Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Play fake. Here's Love. Rolling to his left. Completes it again to Doubs. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Phillips charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. That's to the tight end Musgrave. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
This is caught. Touchdown. Luke Musgrave, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Green Bay score. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Still on his feet, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Love looking to throw it. And he floats one there, incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 13 yards, first down, Packers. They run again with Dillon. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Love will try with his legs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Now this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 6 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Packers pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Make it 2 weeks in a row now. He's kind of been Johnny on the spot. A fumble recovered last week, and now 2 in a row.
Reminds me a little bit of an old teammate of mine. We used to call him the Vulture because he would swoop in and clean up after the play was made. But, boy, we said it with a lot of affection because he made a lot of game-changing plays by getting to the football that had been knocked loose.
What was your nickname, by the way?
Can you go get me some water, guy, please? The rest of us are playing.
Right. Too humble. 7-7, our score after 1. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Throwing. Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Love now. Dancing to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Let's go. 45. White. You. Mark point.
To throw now. Here's Love. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 60. And the Packers have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this one is incomplete.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Spinning away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 32.
Love from the gun. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Again, it's Achane. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Here's 3rd and 7. Tua going to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's taken to the 26. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought at worst, quarterback sneak, try and pick up the 1st down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Ready up.
Check back 6, back 6. Hey, let's get them holes. Back 6. Back 6. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
First down, Love to pass. Buying time to his left. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second and a couple. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Love. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Bradley Chubb, his second sack of the night. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now 2nd and 3.
Faster, faster. Ready?
Here's Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So we've reached halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Now Tua. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devon Achane from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bradley Chubb bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Love. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. Love forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw. Love. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Love. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. In motion, Hill. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And now off to the races down the right side. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 21. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Steps away to his left. And fights him off. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Love flush to his right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. A Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And able to get this out to the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We are headed to the fourth here on Thanksgiving night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second down throw for Love here. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Love. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit it. This one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And no room to run. Might have gotten a yard. That's all. 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. That's swung out to Mostert. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. On play action, Love to throw. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Love. This pass complete to Melton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw. Love. Musgrave's got it out right. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
22 needle.
In motion right, Dobbs. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Able to slither by. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A run with Mostert up the middle. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Achane. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Love going to break the huddle. Lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And not really any daylight here to speak of. He takes it ahead for maybe a yard. That's all. 2nd down.
45.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Love. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins...